Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990. And here's your host, George Bryant.
Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, and welcome to our studios. Today we get a chance to kind of put our spotlight on one of our great business partners. Tuesday mornings, we're talking growth with Triumph Bank. And Traci Strickland, welcome to our studios,
Morning,
Traci.
George. I always love you being here on Tuesday mornings, and we were just talking about how the weather is a little milder this morning.
You know, the temperature is
Thank
good.
heavens.
And I know it makes it, really nice to get out and go do your walk or run or go work in the yard or whatever.
Getting
it's just
kids
so
ready
much
for
better.
school. We're
Yeah.
talking about some schools have already started, which seems crazy in July, this being the last day of July. Public schools start next week, and everybody's been using their tax-free weekend, buying a lot of clothes and supplies.
You know, it's
and
an
all that.
exciting time.
Great time.
I was telling you, I do remember, the big thing for my boys back when we had to do that every year deal and getting ready for school was the book bags.
Oh,
Whether it's a backpack.
You had to have
or
the
something.
right backpack.
Right one, the right one. And those boys, I think I still see, because I drive by where White Station,
Oh, yeah.
Kids are coming in.
Yeah.
They're still kind of doing it, but there was a time where they had their whole locker in their backpack.
Oh, it's unreal. I mean, those kids, I remember, you don't even know how you're walking. Your shoulders are weighted down. And that's the craziest thing. My son is starting as a freshman at Christian Brothers High School, and their big platform is they have no books, so everything is online. So they just have a login and can access everything, which obviously for a mom, it saves on buying books each year, but it is a little different. I kind of want them to be able to look at a book and highlight them, but it'll be a great experience.
It does change things.
Yeah,
And, speaking of changing things,
Yeah.
you guys, Triumph Bank, have really come into this marketplace and made great contributions both, to the community itself, being a great partner that way, but also offering fabulous, opportunities for businesses, startups, big business, small business, and then also for the regular checking account guy. I thought today we could talk a little bit about just kind of do an overview about Triumph Bank and all the great things you guys offer.
I would love to, because I think we bring in awesome members of our team, and so much of what a lot of our lenders are doing is working with businesses like you've mentioned, but we want everybody to know that we've got fantastic personal deposit accounts, whether it's a checking account or savings account. So I thought, there's certain benefits that we offer for all of our deposit accounts. I thought I would just really give a quick overview. I know that when you see commercials for a lot of the national banks, they're talking about certain services. So I wanted to go over what we offer, because it's very similar to those large banks, but you get that community small town touch with Triumph. We have a fantastic online banking platform that allows you to do unlimited bill pay. One of my favorite features is being able to walk a new customer through and let them realize how easy it is to set everything up, because I think they feel like it's so laborious, but it's very simple. And with our mobile app, everything that you can do online, of course, you can do right there on your phone, right there on your tablet. My favorite feature that they just added on the phone app is that, you can literally, like we've had for a while, the mobile deposit capture, like you can take a picture of a check and deposit it without having to come into the bank branch. But you can take a picture of your bill, your MLGW bill, your Comcast bill, AT&T bill, whatever it is, and set that up without having to type a lot of information. It just scans that in and it pulls, the vendor, it pulls the account number and all of that, so that it just saves so much time. And it's amazing, the new technology. Our app has facial recognition now for those folks who have the iPhone 10. So I really love our mobile banking structure with our online banking as well. Pot Money has been one of my favorite features since I came to the bank. It's much like Venmo or some of the others, but it's done right through our Triumph app, so you don't have to go to a separate app to do that. You just pull up your app, and then you pull the pay structure. That's where you can pay bills. You can also pay you. So if we're throwing a party for a friend and I owe you $50, then I can, just type in, not only, I don't have to put in your account number, I just put in your name and your cell phone or your email, and just how much money you want to send that person. You'll get that text or email on your phone, and then you enter that information, and it gets transferred automatically. We have a couple of years ago, offered this new instant issue EMV debit cards, so the chip cards, but we print them in-house. And I know at past shows we've talked about just the absolute inconvenience when your card has been compromised. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, George.
Yes,
It's happened to me
absolutely.
a lot. And you've either lost your card or you found out through one of the, the Home Depot scam or whatever that's gone on that your card has been found as one of those numbers, and you've got to have a new card reissued. Used to, what that would happen is the bank would, notify you, and then you would have to come in, fill out some paperwork. They would order you a card, and then 7 to 10 business days later, you'd get that. Well, we don't have that time to waste. If you've got a debit card, that's your cash in your checking account, right? That you've got to be able to spend. So for us to be able to print these cards in-house, it's you walk into the Triumph Bank office that you could even call if you live in Arlington, Collierville, Germantown, or Memphis. You just call your local office, say, my card has been compromised. I'd like to be able to pick up a new one. Our team can be hard at work getting that card issued for you, so you don't even really have to wait. You come in, your card is ready for you, you sign off on it, and you go on with your day.
It's really just amazing. If you're just tuning in, we're talking with Traci Strickland. She is the marketing director or senior VP for marketing at Triumph Bank. And today we're just kind of walking you through about all the great services that Triumph Bank offers. And, they are a local community bank, which is really important because what that means is they're right here in the community, and they're really about serving you. If you own a business, you're going to start up a business, or if you're just the regular guy and you want a good checking account, you guys are doing it. And you're doing it with such state-of-the-art techniques, all the just like we're just talking about. You don't even have to come into the bank anymore. I mean, you could do it all, transfer money, pay bills.
Exactly.
And if you want to check them out, I want to mention triumphbank.com is the website, great website. And you guys have, 4 locations
Four
across the
banking
Mid-South?
locations right here at Poplar and I-240. If you're in East Memphis, we have one across from Saddle Creek in Germantown, one out on West Poplar in Collierville, right on the strip right there, and then in the heart of Arlington on Airline Road.
Great, again, great bank, fabulous services. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to pick up and talk a little bit more about all the great things going on at Triumph Bank. You're listening to The Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990.
Now, here's your Mid-South weather forecast from the News Channel 3 Severe Weather Center and Todd Demers, right here on KWAM The Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990.
Not as bad as the temperatures could be for this time of the year. Your WREG TV News Channel 3 Severe Weather Center forecast. Highs only in the lower to mid 80s under mostly cloudy skies with a few more chances of showers and thunderstorms today. Northwest winds at 5 to 10. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms dwindle. Lows back in the mid to upper 60s. The Racquet Club is proud to introduce a new wellness program, Live Well. Wellness is not a destination, it's a lifestyle. For more information, call the Racquet Club today at 765-4444. With a look at your latest WREG TV News Channel 3 Severe Weather Center forecast, I'm meteorologist Austin Onick on The Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990.
And now back to Business Spotlight on The Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990.
Welcome back to our studios. We are doing our Business Spotlight. Today we've got our spotlight turned on Triumph Bank, one of our great business partners, and they're really doing wonderful things in the community. And let's talk growth with Traci Strickland. Welcome back to our studios.
Thanks, George. I know we've been talking about all the benefits to all of that you get with all of our personal checking accounts, but I wanted to really talk about real quickly just the different types of accounts that we've got, so our listeners can know if they're thinking about I'm not sure about the extra fees that I'm getting charged, or if I'm in the right spot. I think like you mentioned, George, and I always appreciate the positive news that you bring to the things that we do, just because I think so many people can get frustrated with their banks if they're not being taken care of. If you walk in and you really are given a 1-800 number to call, you know, you lose that personal touch, and you mainly just might have a question about something on your account. And our team works so diligently to get to know our customers, to build relationships with you, so that, you know, we want to be able to grow your accounts, grow our relationship with you, and make something really valuable for your money. So when you're looking at checking accounts, just your personal checking accounts, and for business owners, you know, please know that we can come in and talk with all of your employees about their checking accounts as well. So, you know, if you are one of our business customers, you know, let us know. I mean, our bankers love that opportunity to be able to go out and take care of your team. But we've got our number one account seems like it's our complimentary checking because of the name. Obviously, it's just $100 minimum deposit. But if you we really encourage e-statements on this account. I think most people are moving towards e-statements. Some banks, I think, are charging if you get paper statements. We don't do that, but you know, we waive any kind of service charges if you get the e-statements on there, which is available through online banking. And what's nice about that is you can save them to your computer. It saves on all the paper stacking up, or, you know, being able to look through all that. You can access it at any time. If you ever need to send a bank statement to your accountant for tax purposes, it's so easy. You can just save it right there on your desktop and attach it in an email. So that kind of stuff is very, very helpful. We also offer with that complimentary checking account a 50% discount on a first-year safe deposit box. We have safe deposit boxes in all of our bank branches, and, you know, for just to take care of those valuables, you know, whether it's Social Security cards, passports, you know, class rate, whatever it is that you just want to be able to, you know, get out of your house and make sure they're protected, we give you a discount on that as well. So the other really great checking account is our performance checking account. This is an interest-bearing account for sure. It's a minimum deposit of $100, but we do here just have an average balance asking of $1,000 or a $10,000 total relationship on this particular account, but that's to earn the interest on that account as well. And then you also get the 50% discount, but this time on 2 years of your safe deposit box. So it is a fantastic account. Of course, they all come with the instant issue debit cards. One thing I was also going to mention is if, you know, you've been on vacation and you've got this great family photo of you guys at the beach or in the mountains or whatever, or your favorite picture of your dog, I'd like to have it on my debit card. We can do that for you. It's a $10 charge, but if you've got that great picture you'd rather look at that than our logo, then I don't blame you. Let's get that on your debit card, and we can take care of that as well. We have a couple of accounts that are focused on certain age groups. One that we've had since the beginning of our bank is the prime timer checking, and that is for 55 and over. It's a fantastic interest-bearing account. You'll have to call our bank branches. Our interest continues to increase in this rising interest rate environment, but it is a very, very good interest rate on this checking account. You don't have any service charge or minimum balance requirements on this account. We just ask that you have your direct deposit, whether it's your paycheck or your Social Security, coming in on that. And then on your safe deposit box rent, if you choose to have one of those with us, we give you 10% discount for life if you have that kind of a checking account. We also have a complimentary notary service. If you need to come in, we have notaries in nearly all
that's
of
really
our
helpful.
offices.
You know, you're always, you know, out of the blue, then I need a notary.
I need a notary. Where are we going to find
notary?
one? Yeah, come open an account with Triumph. We'd love to become your notary. An account we opened a couple of years ago is one that I had a lot of fun helping Kelly Neal, who's our head of retail. It was her brainchild to research a particular account that there's a niche that really feels like there's not an account that's just for them, and that's the under 40s. So we started this young professional checking account, which has been fantastic. You get, it's free for the first year. We just, after that first year, we'd love for you to grow your balance to $1,000 to avoid any kind of service charges. But we've got a special instant issue debit card that we have for this account. It literally has young professional on there. So it seems like it's a very special debit card just for these account holders. And you get all of your ATM fees waived on this account, which is the best, because I feel like with millennials, many times, you know, we're all traveling, but I feel like many of them may be still in college or going to grad school or traveling a little bit more for work, but you can use your debit card anywhere and have all your fees waived. On all of our checking accounts, I wanted to make a special note. We've got a really good relationship with, there's an ATM company or a network called MoneyPass, and this is a national network, not just in Memphis or not just in Tennessee. That if you are a Triumph Bank checking account holder, there's an app that's called MoneyPass. You can get it on your phone. So if you are out of town, you can use your debit card at any of those MoneyPass ATMs. You can find the closest one to you when you're traveling, and your ATM fees are waived there.
Is that only in the United States, or is it abroad?
I believe it's only in the United States. I'm not heard differently, but we will be able to help on any of your international travel. Obviously, if you travel internationally, you want to call your Triumph banker and let them know, because there's certain flags we need to make sure are on your account, because many times we have safety and security for our accounts is of utmost importance, and so many of our clients, we just want to make sure if you're traveling, just let your banker know.
Yep.
And we can make sure that we're watching your account very carefully and making sure that you can bank as easily over there as you can right here. I wanted to make a special call out. I was mentioning our rising interest rate environment. We have had some incredible new CD specials running this summer. So I would encourage all of the listeners right now that if you're thinking about just any kind of short-term saving needs, whether it's 6 months, 12, 18, or 24 months, check out, we have a special page on our website. It's triumphbank.com/CD special. And obviously rates and terms are subject to change and fluctuation. And obviously you want to be able to talk to your Triumph banker and ask all the specific questions about these. But our 6-month CD right now is making 2% APY. And then 12-month CD is 2.25% APY. 18% is 2.375% APY. And a 2-year CD is 2.5%.
And that's really big. I heard Clark Howard talking about that the other day.
Did you? Yeah.
Well, not necessarily Triumph Bank, but that interest rates, you've got to watch them. Some people aren't paying attention. We've been so used to not getting below 1%.
And for a long time.
Yes. And so whenever you gotta pay attention right now.
Yes.
There's some good opportunities, just like at Triumph Bank.
There really, really are. And we would encourage you, if your CD is about to expire, call one of our bank branches. All of our phone numbers are on our website. Our main number is 333-8800. That gets you to the Poplar branch. They can direct you if you're closer to Arlington to the banker that's closer to you. But we encourage you. We'd love that opportunity to let you start a relationship with us through a CD, and then let us show you how our checking accounts can make banking easy
it's
for
just
you.
so many great things. I know we've kind of run through them.
I know.
But at the end of the day, the other thing that I really do love about, Triumph Bank, again, it's all local people. They're right here. They're top, just very, very, they're all excellent in everything that they do, passionate about it. And I love it, for a small business owner to get a loan to try to get, help your business grow.
Right.
You not only get a loan, you get a consultant, because you guys dig into it, analyze the business. I mean, it's just really, you're such, it's such a full bank offering a lot of things. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I want you to just kind of mention a couple of the great community things you guys are doing.
I'd love to.
You're listening to The Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990.
The Memphis Daily News Report, credible, reliable, always unbiased. The $400 million Advanced Research Center at St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital took another step forward late last week, with the hospital filing a $330 million building permit for its construction. The research center is part of a $1 billion capital expansion plan that will include 6 floors of labs focused on a variety of research specialties. Patrick Accounting, a Memphis-based accounting and payroll firm that works exclusively with small businesses, is expanding its presence in Arkansas through a merger with Massey CPA Group. Massey will maintain its Sherwood, Arkansas office and adopt the Patrick Accounting and Patrick Payroll brands. The Shelby County Commission, along with county government and the Shelby County Health Department, will host a town hall meeting on the opioid epidemic Tuesday at 5:30 at the Annunciation Greek Orthodox Church on Highland Street. The town hall meeting is part of an ongoing effort to educate residents about opioid use disorder, which has been declared an epidemic across the nation and within Shelby County. For more on these stories, pick up a print edition of the Daily News or go to memphisdailynews.com.
My voice counts. My voice counts.
My voice counts.
On August 2nd, your voice does count, so be sure to get out and cast your ballot. It's your responsibility to your family, your community, and to this great nation. Your voice matters, and here at KWAM, we believe that you need to be heard.
Hey, Mom, does my voice count?
A community message from The Voice, KWAM, FM 107.9 and AM 990.
And now back to Business Spotlight on The Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990.
Welcome back to our studios. Today we're wrapping up. Our spotlight has been turning brightly on one of our great business partners, Triumph Bank. Let's talk growth this morning with Traci Strickland. And Traci, I was going to get you guys, we've heard some, great things going on in the bank. A lot of great offers, and do encourage people to check out their website. It's easy to find, triumphbank.com, or call them at 901-333-8800. But anyway, a fabulous local community bank offering state-of-the-art stuff that's out there in the marketplace for consumers, easy banking, but also you guys give back to the community.
We do. I mean, that's where our heart is. We're, by being a community bank, that means we're there to serve the community. I mean, that's just really in our DNA. And I've had the pleasure of bringing on some of our community partners on the show. And we had Steve Nash from Advance Memphis on a couple of weeks ago. We were able to go back out there last week and present them a check for a new grant we're doing at Advance through our Triumph Community Development Foundation. In support of a couple of things. They have one of their programs is a faith and finances class that they do, I think, 3 or 4 times a year. It's a 12-week intense class on understanding your finances, building your own personal budget, being able to develop a savings plan. So we are sponsoring this next class. It starts in 2 weeks. And then also as being a lead sponsor for their Art for Jobs fundraiser. So if you're interested in local Memphis art, they've got some of the best artists that come to their warehouse at 575 Suzette. It's going to be, this year's event is September 27th. At the warehouse, starting at 5:30. We're providing the valet parking, and just thrilled, obviously, to always be a part of that event. And then we were
You
able
could be a rock star that night, right?
Well, I'll be there. Yeah.
Drive up.
Yeah, just
Hop
drive
out
up,
of that,
get the valet
station
parking,
wagon.
go shop for some art, get back to Advance.
No, that's awesome.
Maybe
Have
bump into
fun.
some Triumph team.
Yeah.
We were able, what I love is when our community partners can do things together. One of our newest partners is Angel Street Memphis, which is a girls choir in North Memphis. And I'm on the planning committee for Art for Jobs, and they were looking for some entertainment. And they said, I've heard about Angel Street. So I raised my hand. I said, I'm betting I can make this happen. So I reached out to Jill Dyson, who is the executive director at Angel Street, and said, would your girls be interested in coming and performing at Art for Jobs? And they were thrilled to. So now I'll be able to see 2 of our community partners
so
get
cool.
together for one common goal. So that's a really awesome thing. And then, one of the our favorite partners is Binghamton Christian Academy. And we've had Shelley Alley come and talk about the wonderful work that's going on in Binghamton for that school. So I wanted to encourage any listeners, if you're still out shopping for school supplies, we're doing a school supply drive for that school. So if you've got any, whether it's pencils, Ziploc bags, disinfectant wipes, scissors, crayons, notebook paper, binders, glue sticks, that sort of thing, bring them to our 5904 Ridgeway Center Parkway office this week, and we would love to be able to donate those to the
They
school.
can just come
for
in
you.
and drop them off.
Just drop them off. We'll have a bin and say, hey, this is for the BCA school supply
That's
drive. We
awesome.
would love to have that.
That is so good.
Thanks.
Traci, it's great having you in this
Thanks,
morning.
George. Love being here.
Always fun talking growth with Triumph Bank. We'll see you next Tuesday at 7:30.
Okay, sounds good. Have a great week.
You too. Listening to The Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990.